Make it Halo. I mean,
It's missing so much.
the reason why it feels like that is because if it's still like how it was, 3 or 4 months ago,
Well, they
there's still only a big team random game mode search and a Slayer 4 team random game mode search, and then sweaty ranked, which no one wants to play because it's sweaty.
hmm Well, as far
They
as,
should make it.
as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been any updates like at all.
Yeah, Actman just posted a video today,
Yeah, I saw that one.
and it's just like, dude, stop talking about it and fucking do it. They're always, oh yes, we're listening to your feedback. That's 343 has been saying that for like 3 or 4, ever since Halo 5. They've been like, ever since the fucking engine demo of Halo. Remember, it showed the little rhinoceros running, like the
Mm-hmm.
shadow,
Mm-hmm.
which, by the way, isn't even in the game. There's like no wildlife. Ever since then, they were like, oh yes, we've learned from Halo 5. Guess what? On launch, no campaign. On launch, no co-op campaign. On launch, buggy big team battle. On launch, barely anything to earn unless you pay 20 whatever bucks it was. It was totally stupid.
Yeah,
And they think that's what I'm, dude, I swear,
it's ruined gaming.
I'm gonna start just stop buying live service games. You know,
Yeah,
like fucking anytime a game says, "Oh, it's live service," that game's gonna be shit. That's like how you can tell now. Is it live service? It's shit. Well, I don't know for sure, but from what I've seen, every single live service
there's like
game,
every so often there's a decent one,
every
but
like Fortnite.
yeah.
Fortnite is the prime example of how to do live service. Like, remember a while ago they were gonna give away freaking uh, save the world, so it was basically to boost the players, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it got so popular because they made the multiplayer so freaking awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they didn't need to give it away anymore because it's like, oh well, people are buying it now. Like, people are buying Save the World because
Mm-hmm.
they love our game. It's
I
like,
said that
yeah,
they still gave it away eventually though, didn't they? So
nope, never have.
I could have sworn I played it for free. I know I didn't buy it.
Oh yeah, I think they let it was like free to play at some time,
Ah, that might have
but
been that
not
might be it.
but they didn't give it away like they were going to.
Mm-hmm.
To my knowledge, they didn't give it away. But that was like in the beginning, like in the beginning of Fortnite.
Yeah,
That was like
season
in
one,
like
two,
season
three.
1 or 2. Yeah.
But yeah, this whole live service concept really is fucked over
It's
gaming.
fucking stupid.
At least all the big games.
I hate it.
I do too.
No, I'm serious. Literally, like the only two that at the top of my head, Fortnite and Apex. But they're battle royales.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like Halo Infinite could have stole away the next like 3 years of shooters.
I can't think of any.
Think about it.
Good live
No one's
service.
talking about Battlefield. No one's talking about COD right now.
Oh, because they're both shit. Yeah.
They're both shit. They're
Halo
both
could
dead
have.
on arrival.
Halo could
Right
have been,
now,
but Halo died on arrival
all I-
too.
but it's not though. It's almost there.
It's almost
Because
there.
even though no one plays it, everyone talks about it still because of how good the framework is, how good the
It could have been.
foundation is.
We're going to
The
Taco Dana.
foundation is there.
How much you doubt that we're gonna get in and it's gonna, because this is resistance.
queue.
It's gonna be a queue for like 3 people.
It's gonna be a queue. It's gonna be a queue.
There's gonna be 3
There's
people in
no
the game.
way.
There's no
There's no
way.
way.
Everyone wants to play clones.
There's no way. Yeah. No one ever plays Rebels or Resist, especially not Resistance.
I mean, I'd be down to play some Imperial. I'm down to blast some Rebels, but
I would love to be Imperials.
the Resistance era, the sequel trilogy, yuck.
Leave. Leave.
Players needed 14.
it.
Yeah, that's gonna happen,
Suck my
right?
balls. That's never gonna happen. We could wait here for the next 5 years. It'll never happen. But yeah, man, I forget what I was talking about.
Halo live service.
Oh yeah, so people are still talking about Halo because
It could have been,
It's
and it was
there.
so close.
no, it can still be. It's not too late. All they have to do, literally, all they have to do is just add shit. They need to make it to where it's like
They need
Halo
they need to
Reach
add
Max-
they need to add fucking Infection. They need to add Griffball. They need to add.
Yeah, they need to add.
They need to add all
Listen.
these really important game modes.
If I was in charge right now, I'd be like, all right, listen.
Also, they need to stop. They need to actually update the game instead of just sitting there for months, because the player base is extremely falling off. Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
That's a good example of a live service. Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of meh nowadays because they keep changing stuff they don't need to. But at the same time, that's kind of what you have to do in a live service.
Especially, but that's also a different case because it's a competitive game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, League of Legends, things like that. It's
Mhm.
always going to be tweaking like every single fucking month
Yeah.
or week, you know? It's like, fuck.
Felicia? Okay, so this is Republic. We should have a game.
And so, that's different. But games like Halo, it's competitive, but they're
It's not on the same
Halo 5,
level.
yeah, it's not.
Cause like
It's not.
Rainbow Six is like esport, you know,
It's
pixel peaking
Halo,
game.
it's always been Halo has always been okay. That's wrong. Halo has always been really competitive, multiplayer type tournaments and shit like that. You know, it's
Mhm.
always been that way since Halo 1 and 2. Not as it's
Players
just
needed
different.
18
What?
in the Republic.
Well,
Well,
can't play this.
I guess we're not going to Felicia, gents.
I guess we could play against bots. That's kind of lame.
I mean, it's still blasted.
It just doesn't feel the same.
It
Well,
isn't.
what else do you want to play?
Well, let's give it a couple more tries. If we can't find a game, I'll just post this conversation. It'll be two gamers vent their frustration at the gaming industry. There we go.
But dude, seriously, like if I was in charge, I'd be like, okay, listen, guys, we're still here. Halo's still Halo. In 3 months, you'll be able to choose what game mode you want to play. There'll be new maps.
Isn't it great
And-
how every single like bad decision and stuff you could be like there's so often it's like me or my boys like we could do so much better, and they're getting paid millions to ruin the
For
whatever.
real.
Like they're
It's
getting
like
millions,
It's
and I could look at it and say, you got do this, and this, and the game will be 10 out of 10,
they will
5
get their
stars,
corporate-
billions.
corporate will get their stupid money
Yeah.
because it'll be popular. But what corporate doesn't understand
Is that
is
for
when the
them?
game is good, like Fortnite, and is supported, like Apex, and
When
all
when
these
they
other games that are
when they care about
actively
their
supporting the
community. When they care about their community, they get money. In the long term, they don't understand.
Yeah, and when the
Every
game,
corporation,
when the game is good.
every corporation doesn't get long term. They're always about that short
Yeah.
term.
When the game is good, for one, it'll be dude. That's how you make millions and million. What they don't get is that if the game is good in the start, it'll get massive, right?
Yeah.
And once it gets massive, I keep going back to Fortnite. Like Fortnite,
mean,
it'll
look at
always have
Epic
that
now.
player- It'll always have that player base.
Yeah,
Look
and
what
and just
Epic did.
and
They
look
made
at
their
Epic
own
now.
version of Steam
Yeah.
off of like one game. They had one game that was a smash, and they made their own version of Steam. They've got all these exclusives, and their game is still popular.
They're still raking in that dough.
Alright,